I'm emotional. Uh-oh. And I can't let go. I am trying to hold on to you. Though it hurts me so, gotta let you know that I'm trying to smoke one with you. One more time. For the people on Instagram. Can I press the live button? What's up? Oh, it won't let me go live on Instagram.
What?
I guess I never tried to do it from my iPad, but it won't work. That's crazy.
And you know,
I'm emotion. There we go.
I was about to say,
That sounds stupid.
I know we've gone live from your iPad, like
Have we?
during Urbane, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm emotional and I can't let go. I am trying to smoke one with you. Though it hurts me so, not for real, gotta let the smoke blow. It's wake and bake with BeMo and Emani too. What's a man to do?
That's what
What's a man to do? Yeah. What's a man to do on Wake and Bake with BeMo? Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Huh?
What's up, y'all?
The real niggas is here. Hello? Hello? Make sure, I know this might be some of y'all first time, but make sure you are saying good morning to the lady of the house. I do choose violence. Her incorporation is mandatory. How you doing, sweet thing?
Okay.
I had a thought.
What's up?
You know, we've been doing the show for a little while.
Yeah.
A year and some change. Year and a half, if what you wanted. Was it
Yeah.
April? Was it April 20th this day? So like year and some change. What's 6 months plus 4? That's 10 months. So that'd be October, right? So almost a year and a half. Almost enough time to have 2 babies from 2 different ladies, side to side, not back to back, same
Side
woman.
to side.
Two women having babies side to side. Oh, we got some. Gunty Lewis says good morning. I don't know who that
Good
is.
morning.
Gunty Lewis, good morning. Make sure we're saying good morning to the lady of the house, though. I really appreciate your inclusion and welcome to the show. Welcome to Wake and Make Will You Be Mo. Oh, yeah.
Alright.
What was we saying? What was I just saying?
2 women side by side.
Yeah, we've been doing the show for a long time. And the title of today's episode, I named it Back Out the Mud.
Okay.
As you know, I moved around. I won't say a lot, but quite a bit when I was a child. Meaning I had to do the first day thing more than the average person. Oh, it's scary. G Unit Lewis. Lewis. Anyway, that's really funny. I said gun it, Lewis. We've had to do the first thing. We've had to do the first. There'll be a lot of these little notifications that come up. I don't really know what the fuck is happening.
YouTube?
Yeah, but I don't really know how to like fix it. It says please use the keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean?
What is that?
But we had to do the first day thing for a while. And I don't see that at all. Where do you see keyframe? What now? The fuck? I ain't playing with these people. What? Anyway, had to do the first day thing for a while. And I will tell you, as a multiple first day champ, as the first day of school was yesterday for some folks, I will tell you that the secret to the first day of school, the secret to being a new kid, is to be flagrantly yourself. Flagrantly. You know how they say in jail, you're supposed to go in and punch the biggest dude in the yard?
Yeah.
Well, on the first day of school, you got to be the biggest personality in the school. That might not be the only secret, but I say that to say that you have to be the most yourself in the first few weeks.
Interesting.
Because when you try to cower away from being the new person, then you'll forever be the new guy. When I was graduating high school in Tallahassee, friends told me, "Oh man, BeMo, it feels like we've been in school with each other since kindergarten." And I had to remind them, "Nope, 10 months. I haven't known you a year. 10 months. Summer don't count. I wasn't here." What's that got to do with right now? Here's my thing. When we were on Instagram, sweet thing, things had become, I don't want to say we was comfortable because I felt like we was always pushing the line, but things had become sweet. We had the 50 Wake and Bake with BeMo nights. We had a platform that we understood. We were using bootleg technology, software to make it work. But our capacity and our end goal was limited.
Yeah.
Now that we have switched back to YouTube, as I called you yesterday on the phone, I don't know when the last time I called you about the show, but when I called you on the telephone about the show, what'd I say?
We gotta talk about.
We gotta do a show.
Yeah.
Like we had to go back to putting on a full show, which is why this morning's energy is, I feel like it's a little different because I want to talk directly to you, and if the people are there, then the people can join us. Now I don't know. Before we get into more things that we got going on, but do you want to review the last episode?
Do we need a review?
I have had people hit me up independently
Okay.
to discuss the things that happened on the last episode. I got things such as this is a master class of conflict resolution within a relationship.
Really?
Yeah. That's what they said. But then that makes me think, how are other people resolving conflicts?
At the same time, I will say our conversations don't usually go like that.
How they usually go.
Well, not usually, but like I feel like that could have gone one of two ways, and it went the more peaceful route.
You saying it could have got ugly in the end?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was we talking about? Divorce?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I remember. What is a great question? What is the role of Emani, lady of the house, in my business, and vice versa? What is that relationship? And I think it's still developing. I won't spoil it for the people who are watching for the long term storyline. But I think we're doing all right. What you think? Yeah? Yeah, I think we're doing all right.
You got the ashy lip.
I got the ashy lip? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Looking like Tyrone Biggums.
Not the ashy lip. Thank you for telling me before I got started. You know how many clips I haven't put up because I had the dusty lip?
That's hilarious.
You gotta talk to the people though.
What were we just talking about? Oh yeah. Conflict resolution. Yeah.
That's what they said. I ain't say that. They said that.
Okay.
They said it was a master class on conflict resolution within a relationship. And to which that made me think, well, we can't be the masters.
No.
That would be trash. That would be the worst. We're just figuring the shit out. We can't be the fucking masters. Sheesh.
But we have come a long way.
We have come a long way. Oh, Big Drew said, what up? What's up, Drew? Good morning.
Hey.
What's up with you, pimpin'? You know what I want to talk about, though. I feel like colored folks have been bringing it up. We've had a segment on her recently, but I want to talk about Beyonce, Jay-Z, Tiffany's, that goddamn diamond, and luxury.
Okay.
You know, ever since we had the conversation with Dr. Jared Ball and we debunked the myth that is the black spending power, and then we investigated the role of capitalism within the plan of liberation for black folks. And the overall consensus seems to be that capitalism will not save us.
Right.
Capitalism will hold us in our current position, which is perpetually destroyed yet not destroyed, because if there is no money in the cure, there is no money in genocide. There is only money in oppression. So if there is a financial agenda, it has to be beyond capitalism, and capitalism is the minimum. Which therefore makes me think, what am I supposed to do with niggas who got all this goddamn money? Fun fact I read over the weekend. Thank you, Geronimo. The top 1% of Americans own 40% of the wealth in America. Here's something wilder. The top 1% of black Americans own 70% of black wealth in America.
That's almost 3/4 of all of black wealth.
In 1%.
Right.
So then what am I supposed to do with these niggas and all this goddamn money? Here's another fun fact for you. Here's another thing that's just been ringing in my head. Thank you to Geronimo. Make sure y'all check out Chaos and Culture that's happening right here on YouTube, actually. And make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, do all that shit as well. And check out Washington Former Bridge. But according to this article by Bertrand Cooper, we have to investigate the power of black pop culture. Here's the thing, because it's a numbers game, and I don't know if y'all have thought about the numbers in a long time, but here's the thing. In order for every white person to have a black friend, every black person from birth would have to have a consistent 6 white friends. From birth. We know that's not the case. I don't got 6 white friends, which therefore means the statistic is always fucked up. You don't got 6 white friends.
Right.
Lion don't got 6 white friends. Right. That's my little friend. He just went to school for the first time. He don't got 6 white friends. He might got one now.
Maybe,
but he going to Howard. Right. So maybe not.
Right.
The reason why, the reason why that stat is important is because the way that white people, and I have never really thought about this, but it makes total sense as we discuss trends daily here on Way Make We Be Mo Shababa. How that translates is that white people ingest black perspectives from pop culture. They don't know us. So where do they get all these assumptions from? From the news, from the media, film, television, radio, podcasts. All these different entertainment sources are the source for how white folks can connect to blackness. I go deeper to say, this is how white folks can understand black poverty. I'll go even deeper to say, that this is how white people understand oppression. So when you hear white people say black people ain't oppressed, they've been watching too much Blackish.
Yeah, that's true.
They have been shown a modern world, not even a modern world, they have been shown an Afrofuturistic world in which equity is not even in question. We are presenting these black bodies, these black faces, this black culture as real world. That is not the case.
Right.
So the other part of this conversation also tends to, so if the top 1% owns 70% of black wealth, then it is also can be assumed that this top 1% is also creating black popular culture. And that leads me back to Beyonce, Jay-Z, Tiffany's, and this goddamn diamond. Sometimes I really be looking at Hove like, why? Why are you doing this? Like, I look at the partnership with the NFL after all the Colin Kaepernick situation, and the obvious evidence that the NFL is the most conservative and most anti-black sports league. Started in your streaming software. What happened?
He also has a comment.
What happened? Check, check. Looks like I'm still going. Oh, man. YouTube is ass. It's not ass. It's just I just don't know yet. It said that we had lost connection for a second, but I guess we still connected.
You got a comment? Oh, it just went away.
Drew says, that's true. I remember when I was the first black person a white coworker of mine ever saw in person. I remember in first grade. I remember when I moved to Missouri, it was in January.
Yeah.
I remember walking into the classroom, and these little white girls just like walked up to me and just kept like touching me. And I was like, yes.
Right.
But they ain't never seen a black person before.
Yeah.
Damn. You 6 years old, shawty.
You 6 years old.
Come on, man. You got to get out into the world. You got to get more worldly out here. Oh, I need another drug, sweetheart. So Jay-Z, Beyonce, Tiffany's in this goddamn Tiffany's diamond. I be wondering what the fuck Jay-Z be up to. Because sometimes I look at him and be like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Why would you join the NFL? Why are you remaking classic luxury images that excluded black folks but now using black people? Why are you posing with this Tiffany's diamond? Why are you doing a spot for Tiffany's?
Do you think he's a rich man before he's a black man?
Do I think he's a...
Right.
Do I think... Woo! Do I think Jay-Z is a rich man before he is a black man? I think that you can have all the trappings of black.
Yeah.
You can present black. Because that's what Jay-Z does.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually getting a little bit of attitude right now. It's the secret Basquiat's.
Exactly.
It's the wild
aesthetic,
hair.
right.
It's the wild aesthetic. It's I'm a rapper, but you still giving off.
Right.
You still giving off conservative white man. Like, ah,
Side-eyeing you a bit now. All right, Jay-Z.
It's really the suits and the free locks for me. Like
Right.
that seem a little. That seem a little hypocritical, oxymoronic.
Right.
And you know, I be having these big dreams, right? So I'll be wondering, like, okay, when I meet Jay-Z, am I going to say that to him? Maybe not the first time, but as we talked about the new kid in school, the new kid in class, being unapologetically themselves.
Yeah.
If when I meet Hove, not if, when I meet him and we have that one-on-one conversation, I think it would be fraudulent of me not to ask him the question. Yo, bro, what the fuck you be on?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Why are you repurposing black luxury ads that excluded us intentionally in the past?
Right.
Why you got that goddamn diamond? Whether you know it's a struggle diamond, a blood diamond or not, we know what Tiffany's has a history of.
Right.
Why the fuck you supporting that? If I'm not mistaken, I have to look back into my research. I believe Tiffany's is one of the 7 companies that's still around directly funded from slave money.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken. Also on there is USA Today. That one blew my mind. The newspaper, USA Today. Drew has a couple comments. Drew says, it's important to show positive black images in media, but it's not reflective of our entire reality. Not all of us are Jay-Z and Beyonce, but it's hard to show black poverty in a positive light. So the article in question, and which I want to, I think it's culturalaffairs.com, but definitely just Google Bertrand Cooper and who gets to make black popular culture. And also listen to the podcast Chaos and Culture with Geronimo Collins, All the Fly Kids Presents, which we had a detailed conversation about that right here on YouTube. But Drew, to that point, we talked about when it comes to, because the role of black popular culture is so integral to how whiteness understands what blackness is doing. Mm-hmm. We talked about, is it the role of our artists to be the ambassadors of all blackness? Should we be including different demographics of blackness into black rooms? So should there be poor people on the writing staff of Issa Rae's Insecure? Mm-hmm. Right? Does that make sense? It's like the thought of, can we ever have a poor president, knowing it takes like millions of dollars to become the president? So could you ever truly have a poor person in the writers' room? Thinking about even Tyler Perry, like if we say we put some poor people some impoverished people in the Tyler Perry writing room. One, Tyler Perry was living out his car, so understands poverty. Mm-hmm. But that's not the point of this conversation. If we put some more impoverished people on the writing room, wouldn't they eventually not be impoverished people? But I guess the accurate and authentic perspective of poverty, I guess, would be a more authentic way to show blackness. But there's 2 sides of the coin, because I started off this with a dichotomy. Should it be the onus of our black creators to create more diverse pieces of blackness so that white people can understand blackness through black culture? Or is it on the onus of white people to divorce themselves from the fact that black people are exclusively being represented in these ways through pop culture? Who's got to break first, white folks or black folks?
I feel like it's the latter, because
I always got to think about which one that is. Go ahead.
The white people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like if we have more black creators, showing every aspect of blackness, all of, the black stories, poverty, et cetera, I just feel like that leaves more room for white people to make assumptions about blackness, or, yeah. Especially if they haven't had any interactions with black people. So that might be a slippery slope.
It is. You're right. Drew says, to your point, he says, showing every aspect of the black experience isn't always going to be well perceived. Hit the button for me. It's like Good Times versus The Cosby Show. Black people have both, but not everyone understands all at once.
Right.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
So as I'm looking at this ad of Jay-Z and Beyonce, in which maybe we should just have a formal section in which the section is called Pushing Us Forward or Holding Us Back. In which we look at content and we review. I'm gonna write that down. That's actually not a bad idea. We have a new segment. Pushing us forward or holding us back. And let's be that goddamn dramatic about it, although it's probably not that dramatic.
Shit, maybe it is.
Maybe it is that dramatic. You're right. Because here's the thing. She don't watch the show. Hannah has 2 white parents, right? Mm-hmm. And so while we're in conversations about the work that we're doing in our marketing agency. Hannah regards to me. She says that it's doing well because her parents are understanding what Black Lives Matters are, the perspective of Black people, et cetera, et cetera.
Well,
And to which I look at her and I say, if they're getting that from commercials, they don't get it.
right.
They might have the rhetoric, or they might have the language, they might have the moving speech that gets you to buy more Tide Pods.
Right. The talking points.
But do they really understand what it means when we say Black Lives Matter?
Right.
And that it's not a fucking political organization.
Right.
It is a statement of fact. Anyway, don't get me started on Black Lives Matter. Pushing us forward or holding us back, as we're looking to Jay-Z and Beyonce holding the Tiffany's diamond. I think out of grace and love, let's make an argument for how, I gotta roll the blunt. That's
No,
what
you
you're
already got one. Oh, never mind.
saying? Oh, let's make an argument, and while I'm rolling the blunt, you can make the argument. Let's make an argument for why Jay-Z and Beyonce posing with that goddamn diamond for Tiffany's is progressive for Black culture. Not Jay-Z and Beyonce,
Oh,
but Black culture.
I'll
You
give-
have 30 seconds.
I want to say it's a good image of what Blackness could be, or like what we could aspire to become one day. Maybe.
That's it? That's it?
I'm trying to think.
We aspire to be holders of conflict diamonds,
Okay, not
ambassadors for former slaveholders.
Okay. I just meant like on the aspect of wealth, not looking at the origins of the diamond. If we're just looking at the actual aesthetic of it,
The aesthetic of wealth.
right? And
The
that's
aesthetic of wealth. You told me to watch Geronimo. Thank you for joining because I didn't reference you like 90 times already. Drew says Black people aren't monolithic. To capture every aspect of culture would take an entire network showing the different sides of a Pan-African experience. True. That's beyond BET to be BET. Lastly, Geronimo says, watch the Miss Pat show. I was about to bootleg that joint yesterday. I need to hear people's opinions of it. Me personally, I think it's both. It's a both and plus. Equally hit and miss with the audience is reaching. Lauren, good morning. Good morning. Hey, if you watching, hey, say what's up. Come on in and say what's up. It's not like Instagram. I can't see you when you join, so I can't give you your lovely greeting when you come in the morning. But good morning, Geronimo. What's up? Geronimo! That was the echo in the cave. We were talking about
Yeah.
push it. So if we're making the argument,
that's the only.
the argument is that a representation of what wealth looks like. Is that what wealth looks like?
Or what our idea of wealth looks like. Because I don't think that.
Because you know what I don't see often?
What?
I'm thinking about other billionaires. I don't see Tyler Perry doing spots outside of Lionsgate or Tyler Perry Land. Like I ain't seen Tyler Perry in no fucking Louis Vuitton commercial.
Yeah. Or Oprah.
I've never seen Oprah. I don't know. I've seen Oprah look glamorous, but I can't recall a spot outside of O Magazine that was a glamour shot of Oprah.
Right.
I'm even thinking of shit, crazy ass Kanye. I don't know the last time I seen Kanye with gold on. I don't know the last time I seen Kanye with other than his teeth with diamonds on. And I don't think I've ever seen Kanye in a commercial other than the commercial with Nike and him and Kobe.
Oh yeah.
But he was a Nike person at the time.
But you said something that's got me thinking.
Go ahead.
Well, Tyler Perry and Oprah are not musicians. And I'm
They are
thinking,
not.
no, but like, you know, Lady Gaga has a commercial with like, I don't even know what perfume, but some perfume or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just see a lot of things like that, you know, musicians.
Is it her perfume though?
No, it's like Louis Vuitton or Dior or something like that.
See, I see that.
Right.
But Lady Gaga not no billionaire.
Right.
That's just Lady Gaga.
Right.
What the fuck does Lady Gaga know about cameras? Drew says, imagine if BET had shows on black religion, black secularism, athletics, Caribbean culture, African culture, sci-fi, fantasy, horror, comedy, drama, everything black. Man, how beautiful. Not just Baby Boy. Hey.
Right.
Hey.
Every
Relax.
Sunday.
Relax.
They still are they owned by
Classic.
Ted Turner?
Shakespearean classic. They're owned by Viacom. Shakespearean. Lay off, Baby
Oh, no,
Boy.
I meant the guy.
Huh?
It's not Ted Turner?
No, it's Viacom.
Oh, okay. It's still a white man though. It's still a white man.
Yeah, Viacom is a cohort of white men, if you will.
Right.
So is it pushing us forward? I'd be wanting so much out of these two. I really do I really like, if only, can I?
Why are you
I want to advise them, but I know I'm too poor. I want to be like, yo, y'all know y'all could redefine what black luxury looks like? You know, you could have went to Tiffany's and told them that you wanted to do whatever the fuck you wanted to do. And what y'all came up with is fucking black dress, black tux, and a Tiffany's diamond? Come on now. Y'all supposed to be the king and the queen. Beyonce supposed to be the queen of blackness. She supposed to be the new queen mother. Here I am having expectations of people. My bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, why do you expect this from
My
them?
bad. My bad. I don't know.
And I'm thinking they probably don't have that much control over their likeness, I guess.
I guess.
Damn. So we're looking to these people, and they don't even have the freedom to really do what they want.
You know, freedom might not be fair.
Okay.
It might not be fair. Because as I sit in some of these advertising rooms and I'm designing some of these spots and I'm hearing how people design these spots, like, I very much see how Jay-Z and Beyonce can walk into a room and like, oh, we want to do black excellence. And they're like, oh, take this Basquiat.
Right.
Hey, take this Basquiat. That's black enough for you. We've had it in the back of the store for a while. You can use it. I can very much see that.
But that's still crazy to me because they're billionaires, you know?
Yeah. Well, according to Bobby Axelrod, $1 billion ain't enough. But are they holding us back?
Are they holding us back?
Pushing us forward or holding us back? A couple, Drew says, if Jay-Z bought Tiffany's, how many white people would stop shopping there? How dependent is black wealth on white wealth? That to me is the point in which I'm thinking about, are they holding us back? Mm-hmm. Jay-Z has a cannabis line, and it is a thought that has just been on my mind since I saw the shoot. In one of his original cannabis line shoots, he took these pictures from segregated ads. It was like white people doing classily shit in the backyard around a pool. Mm-hmm. But the original ad came out like in '68 and it had no black folks in it. Jay-Z redid that ad, and that ad was his initial ad for his cannabis line. Well, the initial shoot for his cannabis line. Mm-hmm. And that's how I feel about Jay-Z's approach to wealth. I think, and I don't know if there's something wrong with this. I've been battling with the right and wrongs in my head. I think Jay-Z and Beyonce are white wealth replaced with black bodies. Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
And you know, a second ago I was gonna be upset about it. Like I was really gonna be like, "That's fucked up. That's stupid. Why would you do that?" But they owe us.
They owe us.
White people owe us.
Oh,
Like
I thought you meant Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Jay-Z and Beyonce don't owe us nothing. We the people they owe the least because they didn't gave it to us. Beyonce since he was 13, 14 years old. Jay-Z since he was 17, 18 years old. These niggas have constantly put their bodies, talents on the line and sold it to us so that we could be participants. I have no issue with that. But the more I'm sitting here thinking about it, as much as I want them to be queen mother and Europe father as the wealth people, I'm also not mad at the idea of, yeah, we got niggas that look just like y'all. Do what y'all do, buy what y'all buy, say what y'all say. We are now part of that culture. That's something kind of cool. Do me a favor, turn the dial down. Let's see if that turns the ISO down because I'm starting to get a little bright.
This one?
The front one.
Yeah. They're the wrong way.
It didn't. Oh, oops. I'm looking at the. Do it again. That works for now. Yeah, keep it right there.
Okay.
Okay, for sure. And then we'll just change it right back after the show. All right. I gotta figure out how to get the ISO going on. Okay, we have a couple comments. Geronimo, it's natural to care and want more from the most visible of us, but you gotta manage your expectations more realistically. Jay-Z in particular has a deep level of black consciousness. If not, it's not like he doesn't know. Right. So again, this might be a situation where I feel like again it might be a freedom thing. Oh, sweet. It might be a partnership freedom situation because you walk in a room with Tiffany's. Again, they've been around since slavery, so like that's a long brand. Niggas out here. I was watching Hard Knocks the other day. This is the exact opposite of what I'm talking about, but the same thing that I'm talking about. Tiffany's probably has bloodlines. There are probably bloodlines who own Tiffany's, partners with Tiffany's, and have been working with Tiffany's for et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
Watching Hard Knocks the other day, Dallas Cowboys, the fucking, was it the equipment manager? The equipment manager / operations manager. It's a fourth generation Cowboys employee.
Wow.
His great grandfather was a Cowboys employee who then passed down. They didn't promote him. They gave his son the job, his grandfather, who then passed the job down to his father, who then passed the job down to him.
That's crazy.
I am not proud.
Right.
I am not proud. Called him Cowboys loyalty on the situation. Anyway, and then Geronimo says, and even though Jay-Z used to be a 5%er, being a wealthy 10%er is much easier, to be honest. Hilarious. That was good. That was good. I had some other things I want to talk about. I forgot what the second one was. It's the drugs, man. We talked about pop culture. We talked about Jay-Z. I guess we should answer the question: are they? Let's give it a bold answer. I'm gonna let you go first. Are they pushing us forward or holding us back?
I'm gonna go with pushing us forward.
Why?
Okay, I feel like the fact that we're having these conversations is what will continue to propel, black culture. Like, we'll continue to improve. We see what is being done, what's not being done, and how we should represent ourselves. So, yeah. I feel like, okay, yeah, they don't owe us anything, so I'm gonna go with pushing us forward. Like, they're not necessarily doing everything right, but we can take them as the blueprint.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Your last point is why I think they're holding us back.
Really? Okay.
Because as much as I love the idea of vengeful wealth, being rich like you rich, being in the rooms, being in wealthy rooms when we weren't allowed because wealth was a filter, right? As much as I love that, that's trauma. What I what we need, and which I'm pretty sure the Wake and Bake will be one night, say with me, what we need is new blueprints.
Okay. That's my point.
This feels very much like oh man. I was going to say Harry Belafonte, but Harry Belafonte was down with the struggle.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of somebody who is rich and not black.
Uh.
That's what it feels like. It feels like we could be wealthier than we have aims to be wealthier than our race, which is probably not true. But that's the energy that I feel off of this situation. That's the blueprint that I feel like this builds. Is that I am wealthy. What'd you say first? Rich, then black.
Yeah.
I would like to see black wealth.
Right.
I would like to see Zamunda. Tiffany's is kind of played. Like Tiffany's is old, historic, systemic, diamond money, conflicts, et cetera, et cetera. Like Tiffany's is, ugh. They did breakfast at Tiffany's. That was like 60 years ago, 70 years ago.
Yeah.
If Les Beyonce about to remake it, which I would allow, I would like to see that. I would like to see Breakfast at Tiffany's, starring Beyonce. I think that would be nice. I hope that's in the cards.
She did a video a few years back inspired by it. So.
Right, but unless it's finna be that, like I want to see black money.
Tyler Perry? Is that Black Money?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's Tyler Perry. Like, love Tyler Perry, but it's Tyler Perry.
Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
She's doing it too. I mean, like, she doesn't have, of course, their level of wealth, but she has her production company. And, yeah.
I want to see it. We got some comments. Drew says, I think there's a limit to what the black elite can do. If there was someone solving all black problems, it'll affect a white man's money and start a rich man's war. I hear you on that one. Drew continues to say, imagine if Jay-Z aired out all criminal activities and he he Epstein and destroy his image would be after him like Epstein. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic. Imagine if Jay-Z aired out all the criminal activities and systems he knows, people would be after him like Epstein and destroy his image. Geronimo then says, they're doing neither. Economically and politically, the visibility has minimal effect on our progress. They are neither holding us back. Geronimo, we are Sith Lords. I am holding you to an extreme answer. Are they pushing us forward or holding us back? And if they are doing neither, then they're holding us back. They are weight. They are very heavy, wealthy weight. Who the fuck is going to tell Jay-Z and Beyonce what to do when the shit hit the fan? Hey, we need a couple $100 million here. If the revolution popping off, we need you to buy guns for San Francisco and Oakland. That's a very extreme visualization of how the revolution will pop off. But I'm just saying, if they are doing neither, then they hold us back, right? I have come to believe, I'm on my Audre Lorde now. I don't know what she sounds like, so now she's Toni Morrison in my head. I have come to believe that what is important to me must be spoken. You must take silence into action. I had another topic, though. Damn, I had to write these things down.
I thought you did.
I didn't get to a pencil in time.
It was you said getting out the mud.
What we
Jay-Z
got?
and Beyonce.
Jay-Z and Beyonce. And I had one more thing.
It's on the tip of my tongue too.
Fuck it. Ask me a question. Give me a burning question for our extremely long roach.
Yeah, that's my
What's
thought.
that?
What Geronimo said.
Now, as far as encouraging black people's aspiration, that's the most they're impacting.
Right. That's my thought. That's where their impact is.
All right. I hear you both, and I disagree. um,
Okay, I
What's
have a
up?
question.
What you got?
Is it the responsibility of the black elite to push us forward?
See, that's the thing.
Like, is that their responsibility?
Is it their responsibility? No, but let's be honest for a second.
Okay.
Yes.
We can't do it
It's
without
like, is it their responsibility? No. Should we be looking to them to do it? No. But the facts are, you're the people we can see.
Yeah.
There are 5 people watching us right now. 10 in total. We could be progressive till we dead in the lungs. But if we only talk to 10 people a day, we're not going to make a difference at all. We only talk to 10 people twice a week, we're not going to make a difference. We only talk to 10,000 people twice a week, we're not going to make a difference at all.
Yeah.
TV shows have millions of people who watch them dedicated. Can't miss my when are they coming back? Why would they do my characters like this? Like we call them my friends. I don't know Frasier, but that is my friend. To be honest, we don't have a chance against Beyonce.
Yeah.
Is it the responsibility? No. But when is somebody gonna take responsibility? Shit! Why is it every time a nigga get up? Yeah, I don't speak for all black folks. Can somebody try? Even if it's bad, can somebody try?
That's a good point. We'll correct you if we need to.
Yeah. We will correct you.
Can somebody try?
By pushing us forward, Geronimo, you already know what I'm about to say. We need new blueprints, damn it. We need people who aren't afraid to be outliers, to instantly disrupt, who are already successful and can disrupt a thought pattern that has been based in a tradition of trauma. That's what I mean by pushing us forward.
Damn, we don't have that.
Who gonna come out and say it? Can't be Kanye.
Why?
Well, you know what? Maybe Kanye is a beautiful case study.
Yeah.
Maybe Kanye is the crazy nigga that's trying to push us forward. But, shit, we don't agree.
Right.
That nigga do be having some bars, though.
Look.
He do be having some bars, though. I just hate he got the MAGA hat on.
Right.
Is it the responsibility? No. But I don't understand how, and maybe I was just raised different, but like, if I ever get there, that's what I want to do.
Right.
Regardless of how I get there. I want to elevate blackness.
Damn. That's what Nipsey was doing.
That's what Nipsey was doing.
Damn. They took his ass out.
Damn. We took his ass out. Although he might have been a CIA operative. The jury is still out. I believe in conspiracy theories. Shit. Fuck it.
Right. Damn.
Yo, 9/11's coming up.
Yeah. 20
Weird
years.
transition. For 20 years, right? I'm starting to feel like the old dudes who were still celebrating Pearl Harbor Day when I was growing up.
Ooh. Right.
Like, what? because it's been 20 years. Geronimo says, so we need wealthy black radical leftists. Before I go back to 9/11, let me just tell you something. You know, I do research. I'm an analyst for creative theory, and I do research for different partners. One of them is YouTube. One of the interesting things that we discovered. I've been on like a deeper project of black hair, but recently and just getting back into the trends. One of the things that we recently discovered, one of the things that's kind of like broken my thought process is this. Every Tuesday and Thursday, you and I come on here and we dissolve or as I heard Dr. Carr say the other day, de-aggregate.
Oh. Okay.
Right. I be listening.
Come on, de-aggregate.
Oh, the third thing was I took Instagram off my phone. And I've instantly gotten smarter. What was I just talking about?
Dr. Carr, de-aggregate.
Before that? What was I de-aggregating? What was I dissolving?
Hold on.
Oh, one of the things that I have figured out, as you and I get on here an hour a day, de-aggregate, dissolve, come up with new blueprints and theories and questions and approaches to racism and oppression and marginalization and et cetera, right? And our path forwards to liberation, while also examining the patriarchy and our relationship within ourselves and the ability to be new and wrong and impactful in public. It takes us about an hour to do so, which makes sense. The most popular video format on the internet right now, what is it?
Like shorts.
How long are shorts?
Are they 15 seconds, 6 seconds?
6 seconds, 15 seconds, 11 seconds, 60 seconds, 45 seconds, 30 seconds, 2 seconds, 4 seconds. You know what's really easy to do in 11 seconds? Be racist and be wrong.
Yeah.
And be unoriginal. I say this all the time, but I want my people to know, my two people who are on here now, the people who will watch this back for years to come, I want you to know that these social media sites, especially if you're a content creator, these social media sites are designed to reward the ability to be duplicated. Originality is not a factor of success.
Right.
Quality, as far as thematically, is not a factor of success. I think he's the number 3 most followed person on social media. It's not The Rock. It's not the president. It's not Tyler Perry. It's not Kanye. It's not even Kim Kardashian. It's Kabi Lam. Who's Kabi Lam? The African dude with the funny face who does this. Why? Because simplicity is easy to be duplicated.
Right.
So when you see all these things that are going viral, that to me is, I laugh at virility. What does that mean? What does that mean? Other people can do it? That's cute. Maybe I'm from the circus era. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm from the Universal circus era. Well, you had to be good at something. Be good at something.
You sound like T-Pain now.
Yeah, I can get that. Oh, but to the question of Geronimo said, so we need wealthy black radical leftists. Here's the thing, Geronimo. For some reason or another, debunking, deaggregating, dissolving racism does not work in 60 seconds. And if it does work, I haven't seen it. We haven't found a content creator who is able to do the same thing individuals who make biggest shorts do on the other side. We haven't found our Jedi Knight of the left. I just haven't seen it. Have you seen it? If it's me, that's a goddamn shame. I got 10 subscribers, 1,500 followers. We gonna lose. Speaking of which, make sure you follow, tell a friend, give us a like, give us a share. Always send a voice memo to your friend. Tell them, awake and bake will it be more. It's dark in that corner. Oh, yeah. Was it too late to turn the lamp on? That's crazy. I just came back. Huh? What? It ain't make no difference?
No, nothing.
We need some lights. That's all right, though. You got any burning question for the Roach?
Damn, that was my question.
What? No, you got to get another one.
What?
Yeah. Geronimo said, speaking of 9/11, I got some more background on how the government pressed Spike Lee to cut out a portion of episode 4 of his 9/11 docuseries. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you join me? Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
I can't go live with somebody on YouTube?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Really? Huh. Okay. We should look that up. Burning question, or we could close out. It's up to you.
Oh, I had one. Okay. So you say that you're starting to feel like, people felt with Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Because now I'm seeing it's been 20 years, so now I'm seeing Gen Z kind of make light of 9/11. I've seen a couple 9/11 jokes, and I'm like, that's just not funny.
Right.
or the recent activity of young people acting out on planes. We don't do that.
What?
Right. You seen the white boy who was acting out on the plane.
Taped him to the chair?
Yeah. And I'm seeing other shit. I'm not seeing other shit like that. I'm like, hey, yo, we don't play on planes.
No.
That's not a thing. We don't. My voice came down. We don't play on planes. You get your ass whooped on this plane.
I saw there was this airdrop message that went out on the plane and was saying the plane will be hijacked at a specific time from a certain row. And they had to land the plane and evacuate each people by row.
No, see, that's just not funny.
Yeah, what are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. That's
right.
That's not good troll.
Right.
No, we don't play on planes.
We don't play.
We will beat your ass on this plane. I don't give a fuck. I will beat your ass on this plane out of respect. I will beat your ass on this plane. But yeah, it's been 20 years and I'm seeing people make light of it, but to me it's very real.
Yeah.
It's still very real. Pete Davidson's dad died in 9/11.
That's wild.
That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. It's been 20 years. That's been 20 years. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I have several other political thoughts. It's been 20 years, of course, so things have changed. The Afghanistan war is over. I haven't really been paying attention to what's been going on, but according to my Google News that I read every morning, it's the first article, and I always skip the first one anyway. So there seems to be some.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. You got the news?
Yeah. So there are refugees from Afghanistan in the United States. Did you know that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
They pulled up.
Yeah. I don't know if they pulled up or I don't know how they got here, but
They here.
they here.
Okay.
And people are saying it's the Taliban, but I don't know about that for sure. But I know they're refugees from Afghanistan, and they're holding them in like these camps or whatever. There's a couple thousand, like tens of thousands. And then I also saw reports that all of the troops are out of Afghanistan.
Yeah, I saw a picture of the last troop leaving.
Yeah, but I don't know if all the citizens, like U.S. citizens, are out.
Okay. I did hear enter the war, and then they had to get like something like 50,000 citizens out of the country
Right.
quickly.
Why quickly?
I mean, you in the war, and then your people
right.
there like shit. Y'all gotta go. All right.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
What if it is the Taliban?
Shit. That's a great question.
Now, somebody gonna have to correct me because this is one of those moments where I definitely don't mind being wrong in public. But let's play a little thought experiment real fast. So, if the Taliban is, from my understanding, was created by the United States to be insurgents against something that was happening in Iraq and Afghanistan back in the 80s. I could be all the way wrong, but we're going to play this game anyway. If I am wrong, we just created a different universe, right? So then Taliban was created. They was insurgents. Boom, boom, bow. We whooped ass. Then they was like, hey, wait a minute. I think we can whoop y'all ass. And so then we went one-on-one with the Taliban in Afghanistan. We said, you know what? Enough ass whooping has happened. Ain't nobody won. Nobody lost. There's a lot of dead folks. The Taliban still exists. The United States is like, fuck it, we're going to be out. So then I imagine from the 80s to 2021, that's me. So if like I was born into the Taliban, or it could be ISIS. That's what Geronimo said. One of those things, right? Let's just say, well, I don't care now. Now I'm just having fun. Wait. Who was the leader of the Taliban? Was that
Was that Gaddafi?
that
No.
was Bin Laden, right?
No. What?
Who was Bin Laden the leader of?
Was it Saddam Hussein?
Saddam Hussein was the leader of
He was the
a country.
Yeah, Iraq.
Of Iraq. Yeah.
But like,
Who flew the planes into the 9/11? It was the Taliban, right?
yeah.
And the leader of the Taliban was
It was.
Bin Laden. Okay,
right,
for sure.
right.
For sure. So that's what I'm saying. They was like, oh, we can whoop y'all ass. And then they flew the planes into the joint, and then we went to war, and we was fighting. And so, like, okay, let's just say I was born in 89, right? I was born in 89. My mama was in the Taliban, right? I don't fuck with none of that shit, but my whole family Taliban. Actually, I've been anti-war this whole time. Me and my cousins, everything. Get shut down at the family dinner. Now the war is over. And the Taliban won. They saying they won. Now I'm at the table like, shit. Shit, I didn't believe in y'all, and now y'all in power. I'm trying to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
I can't go to the United States? Y'all got me?
That's fair.
Y'all took in the Nazis? Y'all got me? I ain't killed nobody. You don't got me though?
Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that. But what if it's also the niggas
Nah,
who
see,
are
exactly. Exactly. So now if I'm in the United States, I'm like, I don't know, bruh. Woo! That's a tall order of milk right there.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to just believe you, bruh? You know your people's talking hella shit. I don't know, man. So they got them where? They got them like, is it fucked up conditions in the camp?
No, they're like, like Walmart parking lots, like, you know, with the big white tents.
Yeah.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
You know, are they being provided for?
I feel like they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
So my thing is until as long as nothing fucking up, ain't nobody torturing nobody, ain't nobody disappearing tonight, people getting separated from their kids like they do regular Americans. As long as none of that shit is happening, I feel like okay, until we can sort it out, you gotta understand, we gotta chill. We gotta chill. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know.
Gotta figure some things out.
Right, you don't got no credit score. I don't know your cousins. Like I don't really know what was going on. That's an interesting thought, though. I don't know if that is the history, but if it is something close, man, I wish we had somebody who was right. But if it is somewhere close, I think as a nation, hit the button for me. As a nation, if someone shows up to our borders, then we should investigate. Look at it, try to understand what's going on, see where they're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they ain't got nothing with them. Whether it be that thing or the whatchamacallit. You know what I'm saying? Show them a couple episodes of the Carmichael Show, send them on their way. Now, I hope they would understand that, like most Americans, they're going to have an FBI officer as well. Okay, privacy is not necessarily that private.
Right.
You can close the room. You can close the room door. You cut the light off.
They're still listening.
They still listening, baby.
Yo.
They still listening. You start a kitchen fire, they going to be over there quick. What's up?
I don't remember what the second commercial was, but tell me why after the pop-up, I saw a commercial for watermelon seltzer. Right. And I'm like, really? And it was something else very specific. Right.
Bitches.
Right.
Yeah, that juice was hella good.
It was.
Shout out Sam.
Yeah,
Shout out Seated. Make sure y'all follow Seated on Instagram.
Yeah.
But we want to thank y'all, wonderful people, for joining us on another great episode of Who Wake and Bake With. I'm emotional. Gotta let you know that I'm trying to hold on to you. Yeah. We'll see y'all Thursday right here. Same station, same time, 8 a.m.-ish. Okay? Throw me some questions. Follow us on Instagram at Wake and Bake with BeMo. West Wake in Bake with BeMo. BEMO, Lady of the House. Is your Lady of the House still a thing? What is it? What was it? What's your Lady of the House Instagram handle?
Don't follow that
one. Why they can't follow that one? Ain't nothing there?
Yeah, that's my Finsta.
Ah! Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, we'll see y'all on Thursday. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm emotional. You gotta let you know. Oh, man. I forgot that the promo screen, instead of it just being the screen, it's just my face in the window. So I'm just like, it's just me and the people now.